All right, guys. Now we are on live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Today it's gonna be another immersion on Talk and Talk. Just explain a little bit about the platform. Talk Talk is a platform to develop the fluency on the languages. Here we can make mistakes. We can practice our speaking or listening, and have some connections with the other language. And it's a very important exercise for our minds. And that's part that work we can have to be constant, like participate in the immersions. And today we're gonna talk with Brizola and Alexandre, and the subject of this topic is random. So we will answer different kinds of topics of these conversations to explore a different vocabulary and make our minds like more warning, like try to explore different words and try to practice and develop the fluency because that's the goal of us. All right, guys. Everybody knows here on Talk Talk we first introduce yourself. So go ahead, Brizola.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Good evening. My name is Lucas Brizola. I am 29 years old and I live in Sorocaba, a city in the countryside of São Paulo. I am single and I have a dog named Mel, a Shih Tzu that is smaller than a bag of rice. In my free time, I like to read, watch movies and series at home, and listen to music. I am quite eclectic. I listen to everything from techno brega to rock. I also I also enjoy metro and traveling whenever possible. Um, my favorite food is lasagna of alkindus and the back rice, and I am addicted to ice cream. I love ice cream. On my weekends, I like to quick activities like going to mall, park, a cinema, eating, etc. I've been working in recruitment and selection area for 13 years, 7 years focusing in recruitment technology professional as a tech recruiter. That's it. So that's it. Thank you.
Thanks, Brizola. And how about you, Alexandre? Could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, I'm Alexandre. I live in Victoria, capital. I'm 72, almost 72. I'm retired. I have 2 kids. I enjoy swimming twice a week on the pool, but doing workout in a gym 3 times a week, or bike around the beach because I live close to the beach here. And cooking. Sometimes play some bossa nova, only for me, for myself. And reading books, English book, and study language. Yeah, I'm studying a lot other language as well. That's it.
I want to know about you, Alexandre. What's your favorite singer about the bossa nova? All favorites in plural.
Bossa nova is my favorite song because bossa nova is I say a slowly samba, right? Even the Paulinho da Viola uh, made a song called tudo, Tudo Bem. Eu aceito, mas não altero o samba tanto assim. Eles alteraram o samba para Bossa Nova. Tudo bem, eu aceito o argumento, mas não altero o samba tanto assim, certo? Mas but I like Bossa Nova, like samba as well, and international music, pop music. I like Caetano, Gil, but uh, when I get the guitar, the first song is like Bossa Nova, uh, Garotos de Ipanema, Itapuã, just like some song like that.
All right. Thanks, Alexandre. Now I will introduce myself, guys. My name is Pedro. I am 25 years old. I am single. Now I live by myself, but I lived with my parents like 4 months ago, and I ended up talk just for 1 year. And I believe like I will choose something today because today is first is first day of April, the traditional liar day or lie day. I don't know what's the correct expression, but sorry guys, but I forgot about this day and I chose like random topics. But let's go and be conformed about what we have today. All right, I will read the first one. All right. If you could have any animal as a pet, but it had to be a ridiculous oversight, which one would you pick? All right, guys. I'm not a father of pets. I had two cats, but now they live with my parents. But if I had choice like a one pet like oversized, like not the regular way size, I would choose like a chick, I believe, because like they are cute. And I remember when I was younger and I go to my grandparents' house that they are on the countryside. I always like to put some food for the chicks and see like the way like they eating the oh my god, the corn, the pieces of corn, and I believe like that will be a real interesting cute like a real big chick. I don't know if everybody knows the chick, but chicken is the galo galinha, and chick is the little ones, pintinho in Portuguese. All right, Alexandre. And what's your turn if you had to choose like any animal, but that animal would be like a bigger one or smaller one?
So I really would like to have a horse because I think a horse is so beautiful. But how can I have a horse if I don't have the place to put a horse? Sometimes I could buy a horse, but no place to put the animal. And on the other hand, I don't like pets. The pet like cat, dog, uh, bird, no, also I don't like because when I was young, I was attacked by a dog, right? I need to get vaccine. It was in the 70s, in the 70s decade. And I have two sisters that were attacked by cats in the countryside as well. So I create like a hate about have this animal. I don't like when I see a big dog. I think look, this dog can kill people like this dog. Uh, dog can kill people. I don't like. I feel insecurity about having dogs or pets. At birds, I don't agree to put them in the small place. I think they were born to fly, right?
All right, thanks, Alexandre. What's your choice, Lucas?
Yeah. I would choose a dog clean for from the movie, clean for the big red dog in the movie. If I'm not mistaken, yes, 7,5 metros. Bringing into reality, I would choose São Bernardo. I don't know English. When I watching the movie Beethoven, yes, curious about what it would be like. That's it.
So I don't remember the name of this. I know that movie you talk like the dog you read, but I don't remember the name also. What a good choice. Could you read and list and answer the number two, Lucas, please?
Yeah. Question number 2. If time travel existed, but you could only go 1 minute into past or 1 minute into the future, which one hold your choice and why? For me, guys, 1 minute in the past, I would tell myself to start student English because in the future, it would no longer be a different tell, but a mandatory one. That's it.
A console for yourself. Very good. I like this idea. And how about you, Alexandre?
So I never think about future, right? I think only when the day I will die is the future. Okay. But I don't think about tomorrow, about next month, because I try to live in the moment, right? But I am think a lot about the past because I'm 72 and I was born in a very poor, miserable area. So now I live in a big apartment. I have a fence car. I live close to the beach. So sometimes I I get me comparing my actual life with the life I had when I was young, like until 13, I didn't go to school. Until 15, I didn't go to school. So I went to school, the first primary school, when I was 16 years old. So hard to think about that now, because today, 16 years old boy or girl, they are almost in the college, right? So I when I compare these two situations, I feel great that I I won the lottery, of timing. I work hard, I study hard, and now I have a tranquil life, right? And so I take myself, I think, about the timing, about the past, about my mom, my father, and the time I was in I go into the city the first time. It was hilarious. So a lot of lights, cars, beautiful girls, beautiful house. So everything impacted me. And when it impacted me, I thought to myself, oh, I studied hard to have the same house, the same car, living in the same city, or I would be behind. So I should study hard. And then I I I'm so great about the past because in the past I created to get here.
Very interesting choice too, Alexandre. It's very nice to know like about a little bit about your history. Thank you for sharing. So, but different from you, I always think about the future. But I believe like if I just had like 1 minute, I believe like it's not enough like to understand like the things I want to know. Like for example, I will be just more anxious if I know something about the future because I will not know like it. For example, if I will be in the future successful or unsuccessful, I will want to understand like what you make wrong to make that or what you make it correct. And I believe 1 minute I will not have the all the questions. So if I had to choose just the two options, I believe like I will choose the go to the past. And the 1 moment, like 1 minute is not enough, but I want to talk about something all the related about my family. I believe like that would be very interesting because even I don't know about my genealogy tree, but if I had the opportunity to talk to all the parents of mine, that will be very interesting. That's my choice. All right, Alexandre, could you
Very
read
good.
the next one, the number 3?
Next one. If your shoes would talk, what do you think they would say about your daily routine? I hate shoes. Uh, I worked, of course, I worked 35, 37 years in a bank, and I have to use my shows, right? But and I I didn't like shoes. Even when I was working in a bank, I used it for necessity. But since I retired, I use sandals, and I think my shoes is there, and they say, "Oh, hello, I'm here," but I don't like shoes, right?
It's like a summer relation that I use you, but I don't like you. Kind of that,
Yeah.
all right? Very interesting. And how about your shoes? What they would say, Lucas? In your opinion, use your imagination.
My shows will say, when are you going to take me out of the closet? Since I work from home, I hear eu fico com chinelo, eu fico sempre ou chinelo ou descalço. That's it.
Very interesting because I love flip flops. I believe like the best invention ever. And I believe like they were created for the Chinese or Oriental people, but the Brazilians make the Havaianas and make the best invention of the ages. Like when you I studied like about the enterprise of Havaianas, alpargatas. It's very interesting because like all the business is focused like on Havaianas, just one a big revolution. But let's go. What my shoes would say about my daily routine. Some I don't know you guys, but when I came from my house after the work, I take off my clothes and put more comfortable clothes, and the other clothes about the work just stay like in some way, like in my bed, in wardrobe, and my shoes is the same, like they stay like in my uh in my living room, and like one part is some way, other one is other, and they will, I believe like my shoes would say, put me in the right place, please, because I not deserve like stay like all place, but not the right place. I believe like that will be the first words of my shoes. All right, I already did the next one, the number 4. What an English word would you always struggle to speak, no matter how many times you see it? All right. So have so much words in English that when I try to say, I just oh my god, I like a gaggle, like I never say the it's like I'm not I don't know the basics about the English, but I don't know some word now, but could it be like all right, guys. I won't try to choose one, but it don't came me something in my mind. I will skip that, but if anyone remember some word that like you struggle, because in my mind it don't came me anything now. Sorry. You have it, Lucas.
I have several. I have several, but I won't say a specific word, but the words that have palavras que têm o C mudo no meio da palavra, palavras que têm o TH, and the very big words. I'll always ask myself, I speak right? How you understand me, especially after I speak and there's that silence. That's it.
And how about you, Alexandre? Do you remember some word?
So now I am a little familiar with the words in English, right? Because I've been studying English for a long time, reading books, watching news. I used to follow CNN International and NBC, but I struggle a lot with phrasal verb because in a political conversation in US, they use a lot phrasal verb. And then you are read a text, so suddenly you see a phrasal verb, and then we don't know what to do with phrasal verb. And then I copy them to try to put in my mind, but it's a little difficult to to like see if I say to you, I am pissed off with you, right? Imagine it's difficult. And then ask, what's pissed off? Well, pissed off significa que você está puto com a situação ou com a pessoa. And then I was reading the Donald Trump speech, and he said he was pissed off with Putin. So I learned. Now I put it in my mind. Pissed off significa eu estou com raiva de você, eu estou com vontade de te bater, né? But phrasal verb in general is the words I struggle a lot.
Very interesting because the phrasal verbs, I believe like the most difficult is like you have to decorate, like if you want to know in other language. I don't know if you had the other another way to get that, because sometimes when you like, for example, try to translate in Portuguese is that off, it's like it don't make any sense, and I agree with you. And they will make a little search about like some words that I struggle, and the Brizola said about like the words with the T8, and I believe like I have it so much difficult like to pronounce the correct is like 60, because like the way your tongue had to do like 60, 70. I don't know ever like if I say the correct pronunciation, if I say like 17 or 7, and this for me 70, 60 is really difficult because like the way your tongue had to do like it's very difficult for me. Like I always uh think like I am doing the wrong way.
Yeah. So when you think about the number, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, all these words, there is a Y. I don't say Y in TY, right? 70, 80, but 17, 17, 17, right? Não, 70, 70, 17. Você não pode falar 70. 17. É 7 é 7. 7, 17, 70. You need to study. It's a little trick to put in your mind, to study it. But if you like English, I recommend you listen a video and put a subtitle, right? And then you are going to listen what the people are saying. And when a strange word appears, and you stop the video and you look for the word. I do it a lot.
All right, I like the tip. Thank you, Alexandre. All right, Lucas, your turn. Number 5.
Tá. Ai, tava confundido com six. If you had to replace your hands with two random objects, what you hold you choose? For me, I will hold the choice spoon, colher, I don't know, and hammer, martelo. Teaspoon because you can always eat something, and the hammer because it would be useful for hitting the tanks. That's it.
The
Very
difficult
that
answer because if you lose your two hands, imagine that you need to write, you need to get your cell phone, you need to eat, and we see people with no hand, like the swimmer, Brazilian swimmer, you know, the short Brazilian swimmer that won a lot of medals. He is like that. We need to adapt. Certainly, we will not die if we were if you born without hands, or if you lose your hands when you are operating some machines in a company, like people lose their hands there, and then need to adapt, right? It's difficult, but I see people that are writing with the pen in the mouth, like, right? It's difficult. And the pianista brasileiro, uh, I think he died recently, but he was playing the piano with all his fingers was like stopped because he had problems, health problems. We certainly we adapt to the situation.
all right. I am thinking here like what kind of objects I would choose. And first of all, I thought like about like the Swiss arm knife, like canivete. But I'm like looking like but how I will choose like the correct tool about like is multifunctional, but how I will choose like the knife or other thing about this tool. And I thinking here I will choose like the other hand that claimed like a pinça to choose like the correct one. Like in one hand I will have like a multiple functionals, but the other one just had to choose like the correct one. That will be my choice about that. All right, Alexandre, could you read the number 6, please, and answer?
Another tricky question. What's the most useless fact you know that you never thought of have to use in a conversation? It's difficult to think about. I think about lie. Sometimes you are talking to a person, sometimes we commit some lies, like I did a patch. So, but it's not useless. Lie is used every day. People are lying a lot. And then I don't have how can I don't know how can I answer this question. Lucas probably knows.
Eu tenho uma. A banana is a baga. I never needed this formation, but no, you know it too. Vocês sabem o que é baga e por que a banana é uma baga?
No.
Baga are a subcategory of fruits, sweet, flesh, seed contain, is estrutura, is oh God, is structures of a flowering plant. And the banana is a baga because they develop from a flowering wheat, a single ovary, I don't know, and they have a soft flesh, skill, and the small seeds. That's why then are a berry. Yeah, sorry, baga. Do you understand? Do you understand, Alexandre?
A little, yeah. I love eating banana.
I love to.
I love to banana, and I don't know if it's true, it's fake news, but I saw like some reviews, the people trying that, like banana just conservate more time if you put like in the high level. If you put like in the similar natural like natural way, they will like material faster than you put like the regular way, like the tree. But I don't know if it's correct. It's unless fact, but like Alexander said about lies, that could be a lie, and they could be a liar just
Yeah.
saying about that. But I listened about that, and I saw some review of people doing that. I didn't had like the opportunity to put the bananas like in some way high, but sometime I will
I will
try
spend
that. And
I will experiment it because I buy banana every Friday.
oh,
Every Friday I buy a, a piece with 12 bananas because I can eat during the week in my house. And then when you buy the banana, they are almost in the red to eat. But 3 days after, they are almost in the red took in the garbage because I will put it in the high level to see if it's delayed to like say mature.
all right. Thank you for sharing your experimentation. That was unless fact that I heard it one time and I want to share. All right, the number 7. Would you rather have a voice that changes accents every time you speak, or loud that were one word that I struggle.
Um,
Uncontrollably every.
I call
I don't know if it's
out
correct.
uncontrollable. É,
Every time someone says your name.
é incontrolável,
That yes,
certo?
yes, exactly.
Uncontrollable every time. Go ahead.
So guys, that two options not are so good, but I believe like I want to the most funny will be like loudy, uncontrollable every time someone says your name, because just imagine it, you are in the street and my name is so much common. Like my work, I there are 6 people that work there, and I had like 2 people with the same name, like Pedro. And that will be like so much fun, like because they are the boss of the agents of the bank. Like every time they speak their name, and imagine like every time someone speaking their name, and they will understand they're me. Someone calls me, and they will lot. I will choose that because I believe like that will be more funnier because my name is more common. And how about you, Brizola?
I would hater have a voice that change accent every time I speak. It would be funny and it could even become a useful talent. Maybe. I don't know. That's it.
So I will introduce my nicknames in this question because I have a lot of nicknames. People use it during my time job, during my when I was young, people called me Xandinho, right? Xandinho para lá, Xandinho para cá. When I got to the school, uh, the teacher asked, "What's your name?" So my name is Xandinho. No, your name is Alexandre. So Alexandre is more beautiful than Xandinho. Xandinho is it's minimal. It's that nickname. Don't use that. Okay, my name is Alexandre. Alexandre is the name who that American and Canadian can't pronounce. They say Alexander, Alexander. They don't say Alexandre. And when I went to work in a bank, I went to several agents here in Victoria, and then people start to call me Alex. And I was attend Alex. Other colleagues start to call me Ale, right? And there was attend Ale. Other colleagues start to call me Xande. That's a sweet name. I mean, a lot of girls and colleagues call me Xande, Ale, Alex. And I have a colleague, a no, female. He called me Xandão. Oh my gosh. So Alex, Xandinho, Xandão, Ale, lot of nicknames. I attend all these nicknames. So I think I was laughing to it. I enjoy it. People call me each for different names, and I was attend them.
All right, I like to know about that. It's kind similar about me because I remember when I was younger, everybody calls me Pedrinho, and I have like the custom to understand it like just the answer if anyone calls me like the minimal way. But after that, they call Pedro, and after that, someone call me Pedrão, but I'm not too high. I don't, and I am a little tiny, so I believe like it's not the best nickname for me. But the Alexandre, I believe like they could choose like a very different nicknames.
But there is
All right,
one that I like the most. Ale. Ale is the nickname I like the most.
yes, Ale is a good one. I like it. Brizola, could you choose another question? We stopped in the 8, but you could choose another one if you want.
Question, sorry, 11, 11? Yeah, 11. If you could swap lives with any oh god, fictional, any fictional. Sorry, guys, I don't know pronunciation. Character, fictional character for a day, you would with be. For me, Tony Stark, being a billionaire, a genius, and having a high-tech suite of armor for a day would be amazing. That's it.
And how you will enjoy like just the one day being a Tony Stark?
Tem tanta coisa. I don't know. I don't know. É tanta coisa que vem na cabeça. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know.
Don't worry. I don't want to hear like the outer routine about being a Tony Stark, like have a breakfast with like the best view of your life. But being a Tony Stark would be amazing too. It's a good choice. Thank you, Brizola. And how about you, Ale? What you would choose, like some fictional character?
If I could swap my life with a fictional person, I'd like to change to swap to Tony Ramos, right? Being Tony Ramos for a day, and go into the novel and talk to people, and it's very good. When you admire someone, you would like to be like someone. I admire a lot Tony Ramos, a great actor and tremendous character, right? And uh, a big career, almost 50 years in Globo TV, and I admire a lot.
Right, thank you. So in my choice, guys, I will choose like one Simpson. I don't know like exactly. I like Bart, but Bart sometimes is a little dumb. But I like the other ones. I believe like have some secondary characters on the series that they are so much good. Like for example, Apu. Apu is a very good character, and I will choose that. I will be Apu for a one day, like the quick market, sell the things, and having like a several children and being an Indian, like in American way. I believe like that would my choice. All right. Uh, let's go to the number 10. Would you rather have one song stuck in your head forever, or only be able to listen to music from a genre you hate? All right, guys. For be honest, I will choose the second choice. And why? I remember I put some my favorite music is on my alarm clock. And after that, guys, that was the worst idea I had because like I put the music that I like, but every time I associate this music like to wake up, and sometimes I don't want to wake up. So like in some ways struggle in my head this music, and they lost like the feeling and the way that I appreciate the music. So if I had to choose one choice, I would choose like listening to some music from a genre that I hated. I remember when I was a teenager, I didn't like too much funk, but in the parties and things that I remember, I tried to listen that because even I don't like it, I had to listen because I don't have to choose like the environment, and I like to go out, and that was my choice. Or some concert of rock, or happy, or some part that he just play the funk. And if that I don't was a big fan about funk, but I remember in some way I like it. I listened it and I don't hate too much. That would be my choice. And how about you, Alexandre?
I would rather to listen from genre, but I don't hate any singer. Any genre of music. I like funk. I like uh, samba, bossa nova, American music, uh, pop music, Brazil pop music. So I have a lot of songs in my head that I can play something. If I could stuck in my head forever, I'd like to put watch a wonderful world. Do you know this song? It's a
Yes, that
song.
was
It's a song from the 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 song is like I see trees of green. I see trees of green. And not you. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think could had to stuck, I would choose this song.
I love this song too. I always
Very good.
remember about the Madagascar. I remember that had this music in the first movie. I like that.
I like this music, what a wonderful world, and I like a lot New York, right? To play the guitar, New York, and I like another music from Frank Sinatra. The romantic music. I forgot the name, but when I play the guitar, I remember it's called in my head fastly. And I like to play Brazilian music as well, but bossa nova is the first, is the preference.
All right. And how about you, Brizola?
For me, I prefer gender that hate. At least I could choose different song instead of going crazy listening to the same one forever. But uh, but I am eclética, I listen to everything. Então, acredito que dificilmente eu vou encontrar uma música que eu odeio para valer. That's it.
Thanks, guys. So I put the survey on the chat, and I believe like we don't have like enough time to talk about one more question. And I want about you like that way I try to bring this immersion, like bring a diversity topics. What do you think about this kind of experience, Alexandre? Do you believe like that will that experience bring like a different vocabulary?
Yeah, different question that make you think about situation that you don't know, right? You don't know how to handle it, how to escape from that, and then you have to answer this question. It's very good to challenge us to create an answer. It's a small answer, but I like it so much.
Thank you, Zale. And how about you, Brizola? What's your opinion?
I love the conversation. The topic as really cool. Several words I didn't know, including in Portuguese, but I love it. I love it. But the more new words, the more benefit for me. That's it. I love it. Thank you.
All right, guys, I want to share like my experience too because I bring this topic, but some words I didn't study like how I will handle with that. Sorry for that, but I like to challenge myself. Like I just type in the words, but I don't reflect like how we will answer in the immersion. I like this kind of challenge too. But I know some curious about like banana and the zagaba, and it was a very interesting like piece. I don't remember like how I will say in English, and I try and I search, and I remember like I in some way I know this word, but I didn't remember. And I believe like it's very good like try to make a diverse because like at least say it is a more challenge when the regular immersion is a challenge too. It's not like easier one to talk, but with this diversity is an interesting experience too. And I want to thank you guys for your time, for your for that experience, and I want to everybody has a good night and bye.